Hello, this is Josh with Standard Nursery. We're over at TNLA Expo in San Antonio, Texas. We've got an awesome trade show here. This is a really cool grower show, especially if you're a southern grower. I've got palm trees across from me. I've got yucca to my left. It's jokers to the left of me. Was it clowns to the right? Whatever. It's awesome. Trees. This is Texas, so everything's bigger. So I'm looking at trees up over top of people's booths, 30, 40 footers in this show. One year they had a palm tree come down. We've had a lot of good action, a lot of good visits from key customers here. This is where if you sell into Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, you want to be at this show. It's a really good one. Right now it's in San Antonio. My understanding is it's going to be going pretty soon into it's going to be going into Dallas. I think Houston's next and then Dallas eventually. But for right now, we're in San Antonio and we're having fun. So right now we've got a show special we're offering. So we came locked and loaded for bear, lots of Japanese maple, Austrian pines, Corbosa, pretty things, nice things. You can see I actually got a show special sign at the booth just to kind of cue people in so they can see that we have a show special while we're here. Mika is right here. You can see there's no Mika, Mika-shaped hole. She's off hunting and gathering. She loves to go and wander the halls, which is pretty fun. I think it's a kick. Personally, I'm a booth guy. I like to sit in the booth. I like to work the booth. If you're a customer, you might be walking by with me around your ankle, but otherwise it's a lot of fun. The trees here are gorgeous. The restaurant scene's been really good. There's Pete's Tacos. Shout out Pete's Tacos, best place in San Antonio. Let's see. Main things we got going on right now at Standard. I've got Alberto's off making some deliveries. So if you guys know Alberto Valerio, he was on our last live stream over on TikTok. And so he's out there making deliveries right now. And he's been doing deliveries. He did a couple deliveries over the course of this week. I think now he's actually shopping for another one. We got another order we got going out here shortly. The fun never stops at Standard Nursery, that's for sure. Let's see here. One cool thing we're working on right now is a grow agreement. So this is Standard Nursery grow agreements. Basically what we do is most nurseries, wholesalers at least, are diversified enough. They see product going out year after year after year. They build trend lines and they understand how they should purchase material. And so here at Standard Nursery, I apologize if someone comes up. I'm gonna take care of the customer first. But if someone comes to Standard Nursery, for instance, they go and purchase the material from growers year in and year out, and they kind of know what their numbers are. So going into spring, they know they need, let's say, 100 blood goods, and last year and this year they want to go up by 10%, so 110 they might order. But what we do at Standard is we actually build that into a grow agreement so that the grower knows you're wanting 110 blood goods this year, and they can go ahead and prop them out, and they'll build the whole plan, and you'll be in their production plan because they use the same thing. Everyone's looking hindsight is 2020. And so with growers, we give them a little bit of forecast by building your needs into their production plan. It's really exciting. We just did one today for, I think it's like 4,000 shrubs we just put in. Junipers, all your basic stuff. Like you think, oh, it's basic, it's on the market. It is. So why not put your finger on the chess piece and reserve it for yourself? Really excited about that. That's going to be cool. All 2 gallons. So the grower gets to prop it to a size that they know that their customer already wants. So where they're normally a 5-gallon grower, they're going to produce these into 2 gallons. And now it's going to roll out. And the customer gets the 2-gallon price they want. The grower gets to shift the crop and get it finished faster than a 5 would finish. So everyone's win-win-winning. And it's a really great experience for everyone. And it removes doubt from the marketplace for the grower. And that's probably the most important thing, is that removes doubt. I need to stop saying so much. It's just funny how challenging it is to speak live. Let's see here. Anyway, pretty stoked about that order coming through. We've got another 12,000 trees we got built on into a contract going forward. And I think some more coming down the pike as well shortly. That looks really good. We're looking at an order for 12 or 15,000 fruit trees that we're doing. So pretty stoked about that one too. It's gonna be a lot of fun. And it's nice because then they know they got the cultivars they need when they need it, ready to go. That's how we work. How we doing, guys? Well, anyway, this is my first live stream, so I'm really just on here to kind of break my inhibition a little bit about getting online, about putting myself out there, because it is a little awkward standing in front of a bunch of people and no one is coming on the internet forever. You want to say something silly, which I'm sure I'm already doing, but that's okay. You probably can't hear me over the background music, is my hope, but it does jazz up the stream a little bit for sure. Plans. So today we've got plans for, we did breakfast, pizza tacos, second shout out, great place. I'm not sure where we're going for supper, but we got some plans with some guys who are putting in a reservation. We'll go somewhere nice. How are we doing today? Good to see you. Hey, how are you? Remember, guys.
Are you guys local to Texas?
We are not. We're in Oregon. We're based in Oregon. Are you going to?
Yeah, I go to SFA, but looking to
nice.
get my foot in somewhere. So it's just looking for companies local to the Central Texas area.
Central Texas?
Yeah.
Trying to think who'd be good in the Austin area. Or you want to be staying around San Antonio?
Between Austin, here and there. San Marcos, Kyle, the Rumples, whatever.
You're in the right spot.
Exactly.
Did you bust out some resumes or something?
And I have. I'm on my way out today, actually. I've handed a couple out today, got a few phone numbers, so just kind of looking around.
Yeah, as long as you work hard, there's always a job.
Always. Thanks.
That's awesome. Sure.
Yeah. Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Remember, live at San Antonio. So this is a real trade show. We're at the booth. So if someone comes up, I'm going to talk to them. That's the way it is. Let's see here. The biggest problems facing our industry, it seems like, is lack of consistency. Is what I see. Is people who don't know what's needed in the future. We're all kind of guessing and growing on speculation based on those historical sales trends. And so what Standard Nursery is trying to bring to the marketplace is a little more consistency. So if you've ever been at a production planning meeting and you're like looking, oh, we need Buffalo Juniper, let's say. Like, oh, I could sell 10,000. Sure, you can sell 10,000 today. But the crop, when you go to start propping them, it won't be ready for, let's say, 3 years for kicks. We'll say 3 years. So that crop ain't going to hit until 3. How you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. Got a show special with Standard Nursery. We moved. That's just a special. I got lots of availability, though.
Do you have just a normal?
I surely do. Not with me, though. I can email it to you real quick. I surely can. Let me see here.
Take a picture of
Let's do this. What's a good email for you, Ronnie?
DLUTON at COGTX.org.
Okay. So I got DLUTON at COGTX.org. All right. And it was Ronnie Dustin? Dustin. And Luton. Okay. Awesome. I'll send you the full avail. Thanks, sir. Appreciate you. That was pretty cool. He had two first names on his tag, and only one of them was his actual first name, so it was kind of tricky. But that was a municipality. These guys are really fun to work with. They've got strict specifications they got to meet, and you got to have top quality. But they're good guys, and they move a lot of product too. So I'm gonna send this off to Dustin Luton, and we're gonna see if something shakes there. How you doing today? Good. All right. So one thing we do at Standard is we have multiple tabs on our avail, and always throws people off. So I like to mention it when I send them the avail. I like to mention that hey, by the way, there's multiple tabs. It just makes it. Anytime you can answer a question before it's asked, that's a good day. How you guys doing today?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. Wholesaler?
I'm a re-wholesaler.
Okay. So this is our show special. We also have full availability. I'd be happy to email it to you. It's got lots of pages and all the goodness.
Yeah, let me just write it. I don't have a card with me or anything like that, so I'll just write it down for you.
Sure, I got you. What you got?
My Texas Halo.
Halo, like.
Yeah, HALO. At gmail.com. The company is Texas Home and Land Outfitters, so it's Texas Halo for short. Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Thank you.
Good. I like
Thank
that.
you. Thank you.
That's good.
I appreciate it.
And what was your name?
William.
William.
Yeah, William.
Amalang?
Amalang, sure.
I'll send it right to you.
Cool, brother. Appreciate it, man. Josh? Yeah, good to meet you,
Oh,
man.
I do have a card here.
Okay.
John?
Nice to meet you. Cool, man.
You good there? That's me.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
All right, we'll get you goods. What's funny is whenever you're whenever you're in a cool place like Texas, it's really easy to pick up their accent. I struggle. So by the time I leave here, I'm going to have a Texas accent for a while. And I don't, it's worse when I go to New Jersey. There's certain states that are worse, but it's pretty bad. I'm going to walk away looking like sounding at least like I'm part rancher or something. We'll see. I'm sending one more off. Again, we're live at San Antonio's TNLA, the TNLA Expo here in San Antonio, Texas. So I apologize if midway through the stream I just jump up and start taking care of a customer. I will do that. Customers always come first. All right, here goes one for William. All right, so I'm just gonna attach one more goodness here, and we'll be rock and rolling. Baby send. All right, off we go. 12 minutes in right now. I don't recall what I was talking about. Something about consistency or something. This is a fun show. It's pretty busy first thing. It'll right now is a little lull for lunch, and then it'll get busy again in the afternoon. Tomorrow, it'll be busy right up to the end, but it's a shorter day tomorrow. This is one of those few shows that's smart enough to have it only 2 days. I think most trade shows should just be a 2-day trade show. We don't need that third day when all the hemp growers and the grow light people go suitcasing around the booths and trying to sell you stuff in your own booth. I know shows usually frown upon that, but I really frown upon that. It is not my favorite experience being sold to in my own booth. But occasionally there's opportunities. Like today I've had a couple of growers come up going, hey, look, trying to access my market share, which is important. You know, it's helpful to them. It's helpful to me. And so they want to introduce themselves. I'm all about it. Like it's a relationship game here. We're in a relationship game for sure. But you got to read the room too. You got to know when your product is a match for your customer. If you can't recognize your customer, it doesn't help anyone. So, and then they get grumpy. Like I get grumpy. I try not to, but then I do. Yep. Mickey's going to come back at some point. She probably texted me already. She was going to text me pictures for lunch. Oh, man, she met she just met Steve Pearson. He's one of my favorite people. He runs a nursery up in Amarillo, and they grow them tough in Amarillo. he went to, one of my favorite sayings he ever told me is he put me on the Steve Pearson diet. And that's where you get your butt chewed so much that you lose weight. So she's gonna have lunch with him, and then she'll bring me a bite. We'll probably end the stream then, just for kicks. So how do you know if someone is your customer or not? That's an issue we come across a lot. Basically, someone comes up and they want to do business with you. There's some questions you need to ask. You need to understand what you do first of all, and then what they need and how those sync up. And there's some keywords that they'll say, and those keywords should click into your head, and you should know to be wary, right? Or you should know to be excited. If you hear the right keywords, it should be thrilling, or like, maybe we need to pull back. Let me think of some of them. For me, what's your minimum order? If they ask what's their minimum order, they order small amounts. And for my business, we're built with small margins for high volume. And so that might not be my customer. Now, with that being said, it's only a yellow flag because they might be asking more logistically a question of like, how do I get your goodness to me? And we handle that. We take care of the shipping. So that might not be the actual issue. So you can continue to ask and feel out whether that's a real objection or not, or whatever, whether that is a hurdle to overcome. But that's one where you're kind of like, okay, what's my minimum order? What kind of terms do you offer? It's like, okay, maybe you don't pay your bill, right? So, and terms are important. People exist on terms, and I understand that and appreciate it. Here at Standard, we just do COD on everything. We feel like we do a really good service, and we pay our bills on time. So let's just keep that cash flowing fast, and we'll keep those margins nice and tight for you. It's all about at the end of the day. So if I can turn a penny really fast, it's better than turning a dime too slow. So that's the way we like to play it. And our customers have been really supportive of that. And I feel like it's been mutually beneficial for everyone. And the growers like it because they get paid on time. How do you know when someone's your customer? If you, I have had several where they're not my customer at first, but you treat everyone with respect. You treat them nicely as if they are worthy of respect. Because whether you're a customer or you're not, you're still a human. You still care about them. It's the relationship industry, and people are all very interesting. So if you treat someone like they're interesting, you treat them respectfully. I've been surprised every once in a while. Like I remember being at a nursery, and there's a guy, and I was there to meet this big Grand Poobah. I hadn't met him yet, and I'm excited. I'm going to go meet him. And out of the truck, there's like 2 or 3 good old boys standing around, kind of BSing because I'm waiting for him to show up. He's coming, and he's not there yet. And I go over to these just kind of random worker guys, and we start chatting, and we're having fun. We're just getting along, waiting for the main guy to show up. Turned out one of the dudes was a guy I've been working with for years. I just never met him in person as well. Pretty special. But if you'd have treated them like, oh, you're just the help, that comes through. People feel that. They smell that on you. Better to treat them with respect as if they're important and special, because to someone they are. And to me they are, you know. It really doesn't take a whole lot of – it doesn't have to benefit you monetarily for someone to be important or to be special, to be interesting, or to be cool. I mean, I think Emerson said something like, every man is my superior in some way, and in that I learned from him. Well, if it was good enough for Emerson, it's got to be good enough for me, I would say. But it's been funny how a couple times that has helped me out. So in that one – wasn't really a customer, it's just a relationship. But I did have where a customer called me, and the first thing he said was like, oh, I found you online. What's your minimum order? I'm like, okay, here we go. Can you ship partials? Yeah, of course we can. By the way, for Standard Nursery, the minimum order, we just say basically like if we can ship it, we'll get it to you. We don't really have a minimum order. If you can figure on like somewhere around $5 to $8 grand, that's usually about right. We can get it to you, but if it fits the chips, we'll get it on the road to you. And so I said something similar to this man, and he said, oh, okay, that's helpful. And we're talking for a minute. He said, what's my price on? What's your pricing on this and on this and on this? He had a couple items he just threw at me. Like, oh, here's our price, here's our price, here's our price. And like I said, we keep it tight. And And he was like, "Oh, those are pretty decent. That's okay." "No, it's all right," he said, shrug. Right? He's plenty cool. So we've had the minimum order one. Oh, and he's a landscaper. And now that's another one. For me and my business, I like to sell to the guys who like to sell to landscapers. And so when I hear landscaper, I usually get I'm like, right, ooh, maybe not my customer, because they like specific quantities of specific cultivars. Subs are not always acceptable. And so it ends up being very complex orders. Well, treat him with respect. Turned out we've had a really great relationship. Pretty cool guy. So there's rules, but you can always, you got to be flexible for when the opportunity knocks. You got to be willing to answer that door. So Green, hopefully make it come soon, Sammy. If you're in San Antonio today or tomorrow, come on down, visit. It's awesome. This is a great. We got a lot of product here. I've got a show special. Can't beat it. Couldn't beat it with a stick. And hopefully I'm not full Texas accent by the time I leave. So we'll talk to you soon. All right. Thanks so much. Bye. Oh, you know what I was going to mention? We had just launched. I don't know how to do a screen share just yet. I'll think about how to do it on this system. Might be able to just present something here. All right. So if you come, let me see if I can do this real quick. So if you come to standardnursery.com, you can come here. This is kind of cool. So you go to our website and it's got a little bit of what we do. We move a lot of B&B product. It's beautiful, bigger sizes, bigger bodies you get out of B&B than you can for anything else. Containers are good, but this is where you get the girth, the size. You just don't find conifers of this size in containers. It's pretty rare. And then we do liners. So you're a grower, you want to grow B&B or you want to grow containers. Having the right liner to fill your supply chain is super important. Grow agreements, we talk about that. And you just want nice stuff. We got all the good stuff. Talk about freight a little bit, some pictures. But what's really cool, we got an About Us page. So we talk about, Standard Nursery, the team. There's my boy Alberto. There's Johnny Gerber. Mika, she's our Texas rep. So if you're in Oklahoma, Texas, Arkansas, there's Mika. There's me. I didn't break your camera. They're part of a couple organizations. You can learn more about whatever. We got a blog. So the blog's nice. This gives me an opportunity to kind of like let out some of my creative juices. So we'll write a lot of articles. It can be something about ball size on B&B, why join a certain trade organization, why every nursery needs a broker. And so an article like this. How you doing today? Good. That's our show special. And then we do have a full availability as well. If you like, I can email it to you. So this is our show special. Yes, so Jack Maples, Nigros.
I'm just grabbing people's brochures and price checking. That's all I'm doing.
That's
I'm
all right.
just doing price comparison, but I don't grow any of it. So
What do you do?
I do a little bit of native trees, primarily perennials, veggies, and herbs.
Okay, yeah, we don't sell any. We do some perennials, but not much.
Sure. You don't grow?
We're brokers. Yep.
I have a crap ton of Texas mountain laurels that don't have a home. Do you need any?
Texas what?
Mountain laurels.
Mountain laurels? What's the botanical on that? I can
I
Google
have it
it.
memorized. I can tell you if you say it.
Let me see if this is it. Texas mountain.
I have a broker. He's working on it. But
Oh, that is pretty.
1,000 trees can only last so long in a 50 count. They gotta go.
That is nice. You got 1,000 trees in what? In
Maybe
a
900. I've sold a couple since I've been here.
what size gallon?
They're not. They're liners. They're 50 count.
Oh, little-
3-inch trees. Starts. They're $250 each.
And how many you got?
can finish them.
You
Or
said
sell them.
100 or how much?
I have about 900
1,000.
left.
900.
I've sold a couple since I've been here. So I'd say I have about 900 left.
Well, I don't know. I mean, personally, I don't have a hard need for them, but I know a guy who does a little bit of growing.
Okay.
I think it could be good. Do you know Spring Creek?
Of course. I'll talk to her at the Women for Board.
Okay, that'd be the one, right? They grow enough.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's beautiful. All right. So again, it's not all about. You saw me jump off for a second. Again, I'm live at the TNLA trade show, TNLA Expo in San Antonio. So if a customer comes up, we're just going to jump over and take care of the customer. And it's not all about, like here, gal came up, she's not my customer. I'm not her customer. But if I can connect her to someone that'll help make her life a little bit better, I don't know, man. The world's a big place, but it's awful small too. If she gets a sale out of it, the world's a little better place. So real quick, so you'd be like an article like this, we're talking some pretty little, my kids just love these little cartoons. That's Grok did that one. They're just kind of funny and silly, and the kids love them. This guy's cute. So anyways, there's the little blogs talking about different things. So size versus expectation. But what I wanted to get at was right over here, our merchandise page. This is cool. Check this out. I had this idea the other day to create a shirt. I just thought of it. And the idea made me laugh so hard. I couldn't stop laughing, so I designed it. So it says, it's oak to be a little quirkus. If you're a plant nerd, you get it. It's just kind of a little punny joke, kind of funny. And then on the back side, it says Standard Nursery growing different since 2025. So kind of funny, kind of silly. I think it's cool. But it's nice being able to put some of that merch out there that's cool. And we send that to like our customers just as a thank you or whatever. Just a way to bless them and tell them, give them something neat that's kind of funny that most people don't have this because I created it. But anyway, kind of funny. Thought I'd share it. It's a kick in the pants for us anyway. But standardnurserycompany.com. And you can also follow along on our YouTube channel, which you've now found. We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok, LinkedIn. So if you search up me, Joshua LaPointe on LinkedIn, you'll find me, or Josh LaPointe. Standard Nursery's on LinkedIn as well. And Alberto Valerio, that's Valerio. Alberto Valerio is on LinkedIn as well. And he's our inside sales guy as well. So please take a look. We'll just kind of follow along, and we'll see if I can get better at these live streams because this was terrible. Hope you enjoyed it. All right, thanks so much. How you doing, man? All right, see ya. Oh man, yeah, you walk past.